Okay, so we have a super duper special guest in the house this morning. He's an actor and comedian who has been entertaining us for more than 2 decades, from Rutgers University to MTV, Nickelodeon, the big screen, and beyond. Well, this real-life Benjamin Button recently delivered the comedy special, I Want My Life Back. Take a listen.
Why would you want to be the president at 80-some years old? Do you remember how young Barack Obama looked when he went into office? Look, he's young, looking like Denzel Washington. How you doing, everybody? I love you, I love you, I love you all, I love you all. 8 years later, he was Morgan Freeman. You seen Sasha Believe?
Okay, doesn't matter how powerful you are, no one is safe from his infectious brand of humor, which he's bringing to Caroline's on Comedy this weekend, starting tonight. So please give it up for the OG player himself, the booty call originator, New Jersey's very own, who always gets top billing in our book, Mr. Bill Bellamy.
Thank you. I love it. Like, you gotta introduce me at Whole Foods. Like anywhere I go, like, you just got me amped. I'm like, ah!
At Whole Foods, you walking down the aisle?
I'm walking down, getting my little papayas and stuff, and you like, and he is Mr. Bill Bellamy!
Coming down the produce section!
Yeah.
That'd be us. But by the way, it's so good to see you in person, because we're here via Zoom before Tribeca, which was where that special premiered.
Yeah, we shot that comedy special here in New York City, and that was about a year and a half ago, maybe. And that was right when you guys were opening back up, so I couldn't come in, so don't be mad at me, OG. But yes, I'm happy to see you live.
And then I saw, because after you premiered on Tribeca, I saw it on Prime, I was telling you, and I was laughing out really loud. And I know I'm loud, so you know I know. When I say laugh out loud, it is just perfection. So going by the title, have you gotten your life back?
I'm in the process of getting it back. Like, I think that title is perfect because I feel like everyone wants their life back a little bit, and we want to have fun again. We want to go out. We want to go to dinner. And slowly, like even last night when I got to New York City, I realized like people are going to see the plays again. Yep. Restaurants are open.
Broadway's
so it's starting to feel like New York, and I love that.
Okay, so we played the President Obama clip in that, but he was not the only one. You went for Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, Beyonce and Jay-Z, just to name a few.
I hit everybody.
But yeah, that's the thing. But these are your people. They live in your world.
Yes.
So have you ever been in a situation where someone you talked about and someone who's heard you talking about them
get mad?
No, not even get mad, but see you. How do they do it? I'm sure they're cool about it.
Yeah, every now and then, like, you know, somebody be like, I saw what you said about me on Instagram or whatever. Like, because I do those true stories, those true on my Instagram.
Yes.
I do these funny, like, true Hollywood stories that people don't realize that happened to me for real. But I never tell lies. So no one's mad at me. They just like, man, you ain't have to do me like that.
Exactly.
You know, but they're laughing.
And then, I'm sure they're like, how do you even remember that? Because you're like, your attention to detail, whenever it happens, you remember.
Like, I just have such a good memory. Thank God. Like, I remember little details that I just sprinkle. You know what I mean? Like, I think my next story I want to do is when I went to Michael Jackson's house.
It must be
nice. Because it's such a funny
story. Must be nice. I wanted to marry Michael Jackson, but that's another story for another day. But you said this special was the best hours of comedy for you. But for us, it is. Like you mentioned, whether you're telling us stories from your car, from the stage, from wherever, you make it fun. And even on your podcast, where you get pretty much any and everyone.
Yeah,
is there someone you haven't gotten?
I really want to make people feel good again. You know, ultimately, as a comedian, we're here to entertain and make people laugh. But like, I really think it's like medicine. You know what I'm saying? So when you come to see me, you're gonna come out, laugh your butt off, go home feeling good. You laugh, and you're like, oh my God, he's so stupid. That's a good feeling, though. You know what I mean? And even with my podcast, I try to make people laugh, but also try to inspire as well. Because a lot of the people that I've had an opportunity to interview, you realize, oh my God, you went through that, you overcame that. We all have a journey, and we all have a story.
All right, so for top billing, I'm just going to give you a suggestion. Since it's a Friday, you might want to do like a flashback segment with the people from your MTV days, because you got some big names.
Oh.
So do your flashback segment. You always have your clips. You show your clip, and then you show now, and then they can talk about their impression of you, and all that stuff.
Give me some.
I try. That's right. I'm going to go
Producer OG in the building.
I'm going to go work for Bill Bellamy. And you know, Bill Bellamy, aside from calling you the real-life Benjamin Button, I always bring up the fact that you came up with the term booty call.
Yes.
And I don't know if you heard, but Mariah is trying to trademark Queen of Christmas. Have you tried or thought about trademarking booty call? There could be some merch up in there.
See, the thing was, at that time, it was 91, 92. I wasn't really smart enough at that time to think about trademarking a phrase that I literally created.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of booty that got made out for me. Like, you know, there was a Foodie Call commercial by Taco Bell. There was Booty Call movies. There's booty this, booty that. So if you made a booty call, you out there, this is my camera, call me. Send me my $5.
Well, we can still do it, is what I'm saying.
Yes, you can.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, so you have another project coming up back on the Strip, but you know, everyone's always going to be asking, because it's now, when did you do How to Be a Player?
How to Be a Player was 97.
97, so
Yes.
we're in 2022.
Yes.
Things have changed.
Yes.
Can you do like a reboot or a revival to go with the times?
Yeah, so right now we're working on the part 2 of this movie right here. I think that it would be perfect because now we have a shift with technology and we have a shift in how people are interacting, and there could be a role for you in there.
To do, I can yell action. For
No,
the
you
fan,
could
the
be in
director.
it.
I
You
could
could be in
it?
the movie.
Well,
you're
you don't-
beautiful. Like you could. Oh my God. What about a love interest? Would you be a love interest?
But I don't know that I'm.
Oh,
we'll
you
talk. I don't know
scared.
that I'll be
Look
good
at
at
you
that.
getting scared.
I could be myself, but
why
I
don't
can't
you?
be someone else.
Okay, why don't you interview me as the character
Ooh.
in the movie?
I can do that.
All right.
I can do that. And then if Brad Pitt's there or someone else is there, I'll be like, I'm Brad Pitt. I'm joking. I'm joking.
All right.
All right. Always great to see you in person.
Always, thank
and
you.
fans will get to see you this weekend at Caroline's on
Yes.
Broadway tonight through Sunday. For details and ticket info, visit carolines.com. He's also part of the We Outside Comedy Tour, so stalk him on Insta like I do for all the details.